Hey guys, good afternoon. Good morning, West Coasters. Get this camera set up right. Let's get started. Midday flow. Hey, so the last two midday flows, we did wrist care and neck care, and I thought we'd dig a little deeper in both of those today. So today we're going to do a combo, wrist care and neck care. But let's get our athletic moves and our just a big movements out of the way so then we can focus in on these guys and these guys too. All right, so let's step back from the screen, from your computer a little bit. Make some space. There we go. Make sure you have room to swing the arms wide and you have room to kick those legs on out. Yeah, don't kick anything. Don't kick your dog. Don't kick your sofa. Don't kick a dumbbell that might be a remnant of this morning's workout. Right. And here we are, getting things cranked up with our marching steps. Now, once you get going on marching, let's get those legs into parallel position. So about 4 inches apart. That's our narrow parallel. That's our centering on our legs. If I can get my microphone on, that would help. Garg. This clip is tight. There we go. Okay, now march a little wider, a little more athletic. 8 inches apart at the feet. Active feet and toes if you have your shoes off. That's nice on these workouts. Now 12 inches apart, a little wider. You're going to have to shift and stomp. Yeah, good. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop with the legs in your narrow parallel. Now we're going to rock the hips back and rock them forward. You're going to bend the knees here as you rock back and rock forward. Bend those knees. Ooh, I almost fell back. Bend those knees as you push through. Lifting the heels high. And then rocking back. That's it. Last one. You're up on the balls of the feet. Now, stay up on the balls of your feet and march. And march narrow. Woo. March wider. Spread those toes. You can pump those arms too. Pump those arms. March wider. 12 inches apart. Pump those arms wider now. You can get those elbows out. You wouldn't run like this. We're just marching. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Kick back. Now, make sure you're not going to kick anything. Like I have to turn. But kick back behind you, narrow, 4 inches apart. If you like to extend the arms out, this feels so good. Extending out, wider, 8 inches apart. And even wider is really nice. I call these speed skaters. And let's get them going. About 30 more seconds. Speed skaters. Wide. Going across and back. You can really challenge how far you step. Even slow it down. So you got to balance. And kick. Woo! Last one. Get it on out there. Nice. All right, let's bring them back in. Narrow. Kick those legs out like fast people do. Shake the muscles on the bone. Shake the muscles on the bone. Big deep breaths as you recover. I'm just going to tip this down just a little so you don't see my big toes. So when we align our feet, we got to align our feet properly. Okay, we're back in, aligned in parallel position. Now we're going to begin our suitcase squats. Okay, so you can still face this way. I'm going to turn. You got your suitcases in your hands. Going to sit those hips back and down, then press up. Going to push with the glutes, brace with the abs, glutes and abs. Glutes and abs. Now, it's glutes and abs on the way up. That's obvious. But it's also abs on the way down. Abs here, abs here, abs here, abs here, right? All right, now you get the picture. Good, glutes. Whew. As you sit back, hamstrings, 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 glutes, push, hamstrings, hips, hamstrings, hips, glutes, thighs, push. Nice, guys. Let's step up and out of those suitcase squats and get into our lateral position. Oh, here's where you can grab your chair. Voila. And I like this. It's just kind of relaxing. So we're on. We got about 1 more minute in major moves before we get into wrist and neck care. 4 minutes each on those. Just a little side to side, just a little shift of the hips. And then turn, do a little pulsing here. Here's your shape, just pulsing. Hi, taxi. Hey, taxi. You can stretch that shoulder back. This feels good. All right, let's turn. Let's go the other way now. All right, shoulder. Pulsing, pulsing. Oof. And you can just relax. You don't have to work so hard. You're not in yoga class trying to do this hands-free. We're just relaxing, stretching, taking care of ourselves. All right, a little bit shift side to side. And now a few deep knee bends or shallow knee bends. I like to tuck the pelvis under here, like Beyonce. Get under, tuck under, and then pulse. You can clasp those hands in front. Send the energy out through. Pulse. Pulse. Sit back on the heels so your toes can lift up. Pulse. 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 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, get up and tall. Woo! All right, guys, big moves done. You can move your chair out of the way for now. We'll finish sitting on that chair, but in the meantime, let's get going on these wrists, arms, and shoulders. So we're going to start with the palms wide, 5 fingers wide, and roll your wrists while keeping your palms and 5 fingers wide. If you have a problem in one or a limitation, you can roll it, explore, go the other way, explore what's going on in there. Now make fists like boxers, like a boxer, okay? You're gonna wrap your fingers in tight and then shut the gate with your thumb. Look, if you have long fingernails, they're going to dig into your hand. See, that's part of being strong in your wrist. You actually need to dig those fingers in. Now, with your fingers dug in, roll your wrist. Keep the thumb shutting the gate as you roll. So don't let your fingers spread open. You see, you could grip a mosquito in your hand right here. There's a little South Texas analogy right there. All right, go the other way. Now, you go from closed, flexed boxer's fists to open, wide palms. Closed, flexed boxer's fists to open, wide palms. Whoop, check your posture and make sure you're not shrinking like I was. Closed and open. Closed. Oh, and open, and shake them out, shake them out. All right, now we're going to rub them. Now, when you rub your own wrist, you want to use your thumb on the carpals, and you want to use your fingers on the wrist extensors. And you just want to give it a little TLC, just a little rub. Up the palm is a great stroke. That's a classic massage therapy stroke. through those wrist bones. Open it up. Work up the arm, the forearm. Get in. Get up to the elbow now. Okay, go up the arm, go up the tricep. There's the biceps. Go up the biceps. And the triceps. Up the shoulder. And to the side of the neck. All right, now when you're working on the side of your neck, you're going to have an open palm. The thumb does not dig into your neck fascia. Instead, you squeeze like you're squeezing a sponge. Thank you, Mr. McCook, for that analogy. And you just squeeze down the back of the neck, the trapezius and occipital muscles. On the side, you've got your sternocleidomastoid and the zygomatics and some of the other jaw muscles. You've got your throat fascia in front. Be very careful. A nice stroke of the thumb behind the ear bone feels really good. And a stroke of the thumb under the jaw feels really good as well. Okay. Integrate right in the center. Integrate. Integrate right into that third eye. All right, now let's go to the other side and start with massaging the wrist. Give it a squeeze, going up, up, up. Good. Little squeeze up the elbow, feels really good. We all get a little mouse tendinitis here. That can be no good. Working in, squeezing up. Okay. And then going up the arm now. Up the biceps, the triceps, biceps, delts, up to the back of the neck. Oh, giving a little squeeze for the neck massage. See if I can turn and be a little more still. A little squeeze there. Let the tension out. Okay. Now take it all the way up into the center. Under the jaw. 1, 2, 3. Right in the center. Okay, guys. Now we're centered. Take a big breath. And start spiraling the neck. The head, neck, and shoulders. Spiraling. Sometimes that neck will click into place. You can always give it a little push. You don't want to work too hard to get a chiropractic adjustment in your neck. But when you know it's out, see a professional first. You can always give it a little try, though. It's safe to just give it a little click under your chin and don't jam it. Just see what's cooking in there. Now we're going into protracting stretch. Flex your neck. Bend your knees a bit. Flex your shoulders. Flex your back and the back of your neck. Then unwind. Open up. Roll your shoulders down and back. Retract those shoulders. Push the hips forward. Expand and extend your body. Lengthen the front of the neck and the jaw. Open the jaw. Breathe into one side. Breathe into the other side. With the jaw open wide. Pull it side to side. We did this morning in my Zoom classes. We did this morning and my jaw cracked so loud, it was so stuck on this right side that my ear was tingling for like an hour. Open your jaw as wide as you can without wrinkling your forehead or eyes. That's kind of stuff we all need to do to get over the masks that we have to wear. Is to exercise the jaw wide because it makes our mouths closed. Okay, guys. Hey, you did awesome today. Thank you so much for joining me. This really means the world. We're going to keep going. This is my career. This is my passion. It's what I love to do, and I hope you join me. And let's keep our Workdale Wellness going, huh? All right. See you tomorrow, 12:45 Eastern Time. Doing it in our work clothes.